Oh, have you?
Yeah, on Zwift, this route's on here. So we're at Box Hill. We're going up the zigzag road. I think that's actually what it's called. Zigzag road to Box Hill. Yeah, zigzag car park there. We're meeting Lewis, who's doing a run club for, I think he does it quite regularly, once a month, but he does it here, he does it in the trails, and it's like a 20k route this week, which is quite cool. I need to catch up with him, just get some training in. This is probably like my first proper week of training, 2 months out, which sounds mad, but I have been running obviously and stuff. But I've been away for the last couple of weeks doing something else I can't really talk about, so it means I couldn't train properly, but I still got a lot of running in. So this is the first week of like solid training, so I think I've done about 40 something K already, including some speed work, which I'm trying to keep in this time. And then we're going to do 20 today, and I'm going to do another run tomorrow, so it's 5 days this week, which is a big week for me because I don't normally run that often. But obviously running 10 days on the trot, I need to get used to running on the trot. So yeah, so building up from here, just trying to build out some good volume and obviously keep everything from feeling shite, because that's my issue. Is normally if I build up too much, I start getting issues, and I don't want to go into this with issues. I want to just go into it quite comfortable, and obviously I'll probably get issues along the way while I'm there. So we're nearly there now, and then yeah, going to get a run in. It's going to be nice to get on the trails. I haven't really done too much trail stuff in the UK for most of this year, to be honest. I've done a race, done UTMB and stuff, and I've got that later in the year as well. So yeah, it's just going to be nice to change up the impact in the pace and stuff, because I've just been running on a road in London. So yeah.
We're here, so you see what I mean? So we're going to go down past the fort, down to the bottom of the road here along that trail route, back towards there's the roundabout. So if you were to go across the road here, you were going towards Stepping Stones pub, yeah? So we're coming along the main road, and then we turn up the Stepping Stones walk, so go back up this way, and then we essentially go all the way around. So our route is going to go that way. So
we're not going straight down the steps, so we're coming back up it.
Yeah, we're going up it.
So we're going to come around the stepping stones and up that hill again, and then come up Box Hill.
Yeah. I've never seen any tickets.
He's got his poles as well. Yeah. Left my poles on. About 11k in. Little shower. Done about an hour and a half, hour, 40 minutes. Nice day.
So what have you just done?
So, just banged out 20-ish K. I think their watches said a bit longer than mine. Took us nearly 3 hours. It was a bit slow at the start. Only a few of us come, because we got like to a certain point and people have to get back and stuff, and it was taking longer than we thought. So yeah, 3 of us ran back a little bit faster because everyone's got to head off.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, it went alright. It was nice. I feel good, my legs feel good.
Yeah.
Got a big week, so yeah, one more run tomorrow, and then that's it.
How was the temp?
Yeah, it was a bit hot, but most of it's undercover, innit? So
Yeah.
to be honest, it's not that bad. But I'm hoping it's like this the whole way around for run across England.
Yeah.
Because that's why I planned it in the summer. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Whoa. Okay, let me grab that. Yeah, I'll do that. Have they got cakes or something?
It's in the size of that Victoria sandwich.
Thank you. Yeah, can't believe I come with newbie bottles today. The newbie trail runners.
Yeah, we're good.
From up there? Oh, no way.
Oh.
So talk to me about the problem.
So I've had a bone stress before,
Right.
and it feels like the bone's hurting, but it's not, because it's not like, you know, if you grab the bone,
Yeah.
they're fine. And it's shifting every now and then. So like today, it's a bit sore here on this side.
Yeah.
The last couple of weeks, it's been really bad on this side, and it's in that that muscle
Yeah.
that's like attached to your shin there. So I'm getting like shin splints really.
And when you had the bone stress before, what was that? Was it a stress fracture or just like
edema.
bone edema?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So yeah, bone edema.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, fine. So if
So
I
I had
press
it
up on
MRI.
the inside here, what's that like?
A little bit sore.
Yeah. And how far up?
Only the bottom bit.
So here.
Up to about a bit lower, yeah.
Okay. And how far down does it go?
Down to about there.
Okay. So it's there.
Yeah.
All right. Same on this side.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. But if I put into there, is that sort of?
Yeah, sore.
So the technical term for shin splints is medial tibial stress syndrome.
Yeah.
Right. And one of the concepts is, you know, if you get a joint of meat and you break it open, it's got that thin sort of film layer.
Yeah.
Well, that's called fascia.
Yeah, the
that
fascia,
helps.
yeah.
That helps keep the muscle in place. And one of the theories is where the fascia attaches onto the bone. If you overuse the muscle, it pulls on the bone, which is why you get the discomfort on the bone.
Yeah.
But also, there's some kind of bending moments that you can get on the bone as well. So what we're going to do today is look at all the factors that might contribute to the load on there,
Yeah.
to see what can be modified.
Yeah.
Now obviously you've been used to running decent distances, using your shoes and nothing else. Have you ever used orthotics before?
No. I tried an insole once, and then I think I didn't get on with it because it was
Hurt your
really
arch.
bad blisters on my arch and stuff. Yeah.
Well, you've got a naturally low arch profile, therefore any kind of orthotic needs to be married to that.
Right.
Right. Otherwise, it's going to give you discomfort. But some people just don't get on with them anyway.
Yeah.
So what we want to look at is all the different ways that we might be able to help the function of your legs, so
Cool.
it takes that load off. Yeah.
Yep.
So lay flat on your back for us. So I'm just going to go through a little examination, and there are certain factors that have been related to medial tibial stress syndrome. So if I look at your hip rotation, I look at internal, there's a little bit. But if I look at external, there's loads.
Yeah.
Right. So your kind of midpoint position is a bit external.
Yeah.
And that's one of the features that have been linked to medial tibial stress syndrome.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll also look at you when you're standing. So your big toe joint motion. That's all good. Yeah, a little bit on the tight side. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to look at you standing now, so you might want to...
Yeah.
So if you start facing me,
Yeah.
I just want you to walk up and down and squat a couple of times. That's good. And stop. So, you don't help me, just relax. And that's good if you turn around and face the other way.
Going up or down?
Oh, yeah, can I tell you?
Big glute medial.
This here, like inside.
Yeah, be medial.
Yeah.
Piriformis. There's a couple of things.
I think it's
piriformis. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
You're slightly asymmetrical in your function actually, because this foot goes a little bit flatter. I don't know if you ever noticed that.
Which one?
Your right one.
Yeah.
So there's a way of scoring the foot on a scale of 0 to 12 how flat it is.
Yeah.
And you probably, is this foot relaxed?
Yeah.
You're probably around about 0, maybe a 1 on your left foot, or 5 on the right foot. Just go up onto tiptoes for me, please. And back down. Yeah. Okay, so this has got another bit, is where the arch goes a bit lower. That's another little feature of the medial tibial stress syndrome, and slightly bowed legs, they're not too bad. Okay, that's great, I've got enough information there. So we're going to pass over to Ken, and we're going to do the 2 gaits.
Yeah.
So we're going to do the 3D, which is the markers.
Yeah.
What's the next challenge? You got something coming up?
Yeah, I'm running 800k in 10 days.
As you do.
Yeah, I'm running across the UK, which is quite cool.
Oh yes. Cross, isn't it?
Yeah.
Norfolk somewhere?
End up in Suffolk, so like we're going Land's End to there, to Suffolk.
That's yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's only I kind of got lost in the end.
Yeah.
I just let someone tell me what it's supposed to do. I'll just join in there. But yeah, that's what we need to make sure you can get through in one piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the end of the marathon, I was running like 7-minute pace, so it's probably about right.
Yeah.
I assume I'm going to be running pretty slow after the first day, so yeah.
You want to go up just a little? Yeah. Around that yesterday.
Yeah,
Just playing that
slow, yeah. So I'm doing about 90k a week at the moment.
Yeah. So we have about 99 sensors in each insole. This is a smoothed out picture because it's easier to look at, and we've got a nice high pressure under that forefoot.
Yeah.
This is your centre of pressure line, so it shows how you transfer the weight. And on this side we've got pressure, which is the blue line, and force, which is the green line. So from forefoot strike you get one peak. You can see there's a little bit more contact on one heel than the other. So that's going to be this one. You can see it comes back a little bit further. And then it's how well we spread out over that graph really, and how high the peaks are.
Yeah.
And then we can play it through frame by frame. This is the running one. So you'll see the transfer. Going to be left foot first. Lands quite far forward, rocks back a little bit, and then toes off. Whereas this one does the same to a certain extent.
Yeah.
So what all of the stuff is showing us, all the gait's showing us, that there's something in the way that you're functioning, that your right side of your pelvis rotates more, right, when you hit the ground. So you're getting a tendency towards a slightly different step length, okay? And as a result, we're also seeing that you drop your left heel a little bit more, okay? But it's on a stiffer foot. So if the shoe's a little bit more flexible, it allows it all to move a little bit more, right? Because we see more movement around the ankle. Yeah. So that's the bit where, you might go back to your physio and just say, can you just have a look at the rotations around my lower back and stuff to see if there's anything there that you may be able to work on, and it might make that a little bit more even, right? And that would just give you a little bit more of a symmetrical pattern. We can see that we can change your mechanics with different types of shoes, right? But I think it's the way that the material is intact with the way you're loading the foot, as opposed to being purely your foot function. Yeah. But you do have asymmetrical foot function. So your underlying structure, your right foot's a bit more pronated than your left foot. Okay, therefore you will respond differently on each foot. You almost need a different shoe for each foot. Right. Because that's the loading in a different way, and that's not a practical thing to do. But I think it's more about what your body's asking your feet to do because of the way they can respond, but also because you're a forefoot striker, you take out some of the problems a rear foot striker would have with all of it. Yeah. Right. But you have to be really strong to do that. And your problem comes that when you fatigue and you go to your slower speeds, your muscles are fatigued, so they can't control as much, and you've got a different loading pattern to you're used to, and that's where you're going to have to be careful. Yeah. Right. So that was
run faster.
Well, yeah.
It's funny because yesterday when I started slowing right down, and I was struggling more, and I was starting to hurt, and I was going 7-minute pace, and I was just trying to get through it. When it started to hurt, I started running at 5-minute pace to get through it faster, and the pain started to give up, and I started feeling better. Yeah,
because you're loading it all in a different way, and the chances are that
some of it
as you fatigue and you run slower, you'll load the rear foot more. But if you carry on and you're still the forefoot striker, but you just lower your heel more, it's a real big eccentric load.
Right.
Right. So the more you lower your heel, the more the muscles have to work to control that.
Okay.
I mean, it's sort of, you have to be strong to stay on the ball of your foot, but as you fatigue and it's coming down, they're going through a bigger range of motion, so they're having to work longer.
Right. Yeah.
Right. But they're now tired.
Yeah.
So 20k is done. It's Friday. And I'm suffering this week. This is the biggest week of the training block. We are 3 weeks out today. I've done 16k easy to start the week, and then that was on Tuesday because I normally don't run on a Monday. I normally recover on a Monday, do upper body. And then I did a 20k, 10k with 400s in the middle, 10 reps of 400, and another 20 today. And then we've got at least 20 again, 2 days on the trot on the weekend, trail running. Because I'm at Love Trails, I'm going there later, but yeah, it's been tough. I've done 2 leg sessions, 2 upper body sessions, a bike on Monday as well during the recovery, and then this big week. Yeah, like I went through it today, I'm not gonna lie. You know, when you have them moments that are a bit like, fuck, if it's hurting now this much, what's it gonna be like 3-4 days into this? And maybe that's why it's hurting, maybe it's teaching me. I don't think it's warning me, I think it's teaching me. It's not showing me a sign not to do this. It's my mind is trying to tell me that, but yeah, you go through these moments. And today was one of them days where I was like, fuck, am I ready for this? Am I gonna be able to do this? Have all them thoughts. And it comes and goes. Like, it wasn't the whole run that I was miserable. I wasn't in pain the whole run. I'm having shin issues, which is why I'm in pain. I'm not just like struggling to run, it's hot, whatever, blah, 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 all them excuses. Like, I'm having specific shin pain that is tibial stress syndrome. But is it just tibial stress syndrome, or is it leading to something worse? That's what you got to think, right? So I'm in pain, but it's not that bad. I can get through it, so it's definitely not a stress fracture yet. But am I going into this with that? Does that set me up to be in a bad place? Who knows? So yeah, it's one of them things. As training's got worse, it's got worse. So I'm trying to manage like getting enough training in to be able to do this thing and not do too much that I actually injure myself quickly, and I can do it. So yeah, thought I'd just check in with a little bit of my thoughts and my feelings, and I'm not checked out. Maybe it sounds like I am a little bit, but this is just part of the process, and usually I don't talk about this stuff. Usually this is just an internal dialogue, and I brush past it and I carry on and I get it done. And yeah, I thought I'd share it this time. Maybe even just for myself, looking back, do you know what I mean? So yeah, but we keep it moving. It's another 20k in, done, wash.
I like Origin though. Origin is good, isn't it?
Well, I like the Matrix of it. The Matrix is really great, hopefully. It's obviously go up to any distance as well, so this is the one that they were absolutely massive.
I need close up of your faces. You need to like gain close. Personal space, people.
I know, like, we can worry about
Trying to get paid for the get me shit now. Set the mood from the door. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. You can't tell me shit now. That's just how it goes.
Getting sore and sore as this week goes on.
Yeah.
Like my shins and all the muscles around there.
How much have you done this week?
This is like, I'm like 70k in so far. So 20 today at least, and then 20 more to finish the week. I'll be on 110, which is my biggest week of training so far. And then next week, I'm trying to get around the same, but I also don't want to get injured. So just taking it as it comes. Well, I had like a weird stomach thing this week, so fueling's been weird. Like, I haven't been eating enough to recover properly. My sleep's been disrupted. Like, it's been a bit weird. Yeah. So, yeah, so not ideal when you're doing your hardest week of training, but job's got to get done. So, did a marathon on like the worst stomach I've ever had, and it's not been from overdoing fueling and changing anything. It's just in general, it's just been weird. So yeah, not ideal.
Going up this big hill and then we'll hit like a viewpoint.
Nice.
We'll see the beach and then we'll sort of like run along and then go to the beach. Incredibly amazing, yeah.
Yeah, how have you got on with those Merrills?
They're nice.
Yeah, I feel like they're pretty comfy.
They make you want to run, don't they?
Yeah.
They sort of push you forward.
Especially on like the downs, I've
Yeah,
found.
they're pretty bouncy, aren't
They're
they?
quite good on the down.
Energy, coconut water, CBD.
I'm selling it.
Pineapple and passion fruit. Yeah. How's that?
Hey, good. I was saying, I was like, oh shit, I can't. I was about to take a Tenzing. I was like, I'll get in trouble because it's evil. And I was like, oh, I can't take the CBD drink because of drip. Not sponsored by coconut water yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will be after this photo.
Yeah. Swim?
Fuck yeah.
My new fresh white socks.
They're done.
Leave my hat.
For the YouTube, this is the thumbnail.
We are about 10k in. We've had a nice little swim in the sea, and then now we're running 10k back, and it's pretty warm, so it's gonna be fun. But yeah, and then meant to be doing a bit of mile in a couple hours. I don't know if I'm gonna see what everyone else is feeling like.
Oh, just sprayed the camera.
Yeah, that's a good thing, like, we get through, like...
On the road and then coming back. Get your shot. Lydia. There's a bit of ice in that one.
Oh, thank you so much. And service. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What have we just done?
A 5 hour 20k with a burrito mile at the end. Now I've got 1 hour before my beer mile. But yeah, just gonna sit in the ice bath for a little bit. Probably won't need to sauna. I feel like I've just ran in one for about 3 hours. And yeah, just 5 minutes in here. Get this. This is
Trying to get in without making any noise because you're talking on the camera.
You're on camera, Lydia.
Yeah, I'm crying inside. Just got offered a glass of Prosecco in the hot tub, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Look at the size of that. Look at the fucking size of that.
It's a good day. Harry from McFly liked my announcement reel, and I've got Jesus. Oh, can't get it all in. What's happening?
On another
It
day.
is Sunday morning, and yeah, we're heading out on another run. We had like a little meet up, little breakfast this morning, and yeah, just been eating shit, just fucking got some goodie bags, and then yeah, we're gonna go do another 20k, finish off the week. So it's been a nice 100 and something k week, just over 100k week, and yeah, got another 80 or 100 next week as well, and then tapering off. 3 weeks out at the moment, so I'll be in the mixer 3 weeks time this time. Finishing up now, we're going to do this run and then we're just going to head back to London, but apparently there's an Ironman on nearby and the roads are going to be tough to get out of anyway. But yeah, I'm excited to go home and chill out really. I might try jumping an ice bath after this run before we go back. Max is going to do some editing, he's not coming with me today. He's cooked from yesterday, and yeah, struggled yesterday, and yeah, bless him.
That was it. It was me done.
Nah, he did alright. He was running the downhills like he was a fucking pro trail runner with us, so yeah, nah, it's been nice at the weekend. Good to mix up the training. I feel like I've done so much road during this week at home that this has been really different and just nice to mix it up, change the like pattern of your steps in the contact time and the impact. And then I had a massage yesterday with the guys from the running room, and really weirdly, like obviously they're Southwest London, the girl is a mutual friend of friends and she kind of knew what we were doing and that, so it was really handy. She sorted out my calves and stuff, so yeah, in a bit, because you won't see the run because Max ain't coming, so yeah, safe. Sorry, hamstring? Yes. So look, I had a little issue on the weekend with the hamstring. Was going to run 50k round the track, which to be honest I was kind of thinking like it might be a bad idea anyway. When I was training the day before, I did 20k in the morning, went to the gym, did back, and I was doing my second like leg rehabby day, and things were feeling a bit stiff, and I don't know, like something just didn't feel right on the hamstring, like curl, bent over, laying down. Okay. And then I had to run a 6k for a run club for On, because I had to go do some relationship building, some networking. And then yeah, the next morning I woke up and I thought like sleep might sort it out, and it didn't. Fine. But the following day it was a tiny bit stiff, and then Monday it was pretty much fine. Okay. Got an ice bath, sauna, did the infrareds, all that stuff. And that settled it down? Yeah, feels alright. And today I went on a run and it was okay. It was okay, fine. But it's really low. It was like in here, and it felt a bit like, you know when you feel something and there's something in there that feels a bit tender and a bit like not swollen, but like a bit like pumped up. Still does a little bit. Okay. It's just in here. You can tell it's been worked a little bit.
Let's go shoes off for me.
Yeah.
Let's just pop you on your back for me on the floor if you wouldn't mind. Yeah. Just going to go through just a couple of little tests just through that hamstring. From here we're going to go 90 degrees first, and from here we're just going to lift your hips up for me. So again, right leg straight, just lift up into a little bit of a bridge. Lift one up for me as well. Keep the right leg straight.
Oh,
good. Put that there for me. Can you feel that on that area?
Not on the area.
Cool.
Like it feels like it's gonna cramp, but I can feel it.
You can feel it's contracting.
Yeah.
Cool. We're going to turn your foot in this way just a touch. Try and keep your knee straight for me. Turn the foot in.
Yeah.
Same again. Just lift up into that bridge. Can you feel that more?
Tiny bit more. Yeah.
A little bit more. Relax there for me. Okay, cool. Have a little seat up. We'll pop you on your back. Talk me through your kind of running over the next couple of days.
I'm going to Courchevel, so it's going to be pretty hilly.
Okay.
Might be a bit different to what I've been doing recently.
I suppose you've been doing mostly kind of flat stuff, haven't you, recently?
Yeah.
So,
quite nice.
yeah, a bit of a change. Again, you're going to feel it probably a little bit more in the hips rather than the knees, so it might take a little bit of that pressure off. From here, I want you to keep your left leg straight for me. Push your left leg straight over to the right wall. So resist my pressure. Push, 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 push. Does that cause any pain?
It clicked in.
A little pop in there,
Yeah.
that's fine. Push, 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 push. Relax.
Definitely felt a bit less.
Yeah, I felt that as well. Push, push, and relax. So I'm just checking that I can't over press you here. So I'm kind of matching your pressure, adding an extra 5-10%. So this is testing more of your nervous system rather than the root strength. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of work just through that kind of adductor where it attaches into the medial part of your knee.
Yeah.
Definitely going to work through a little bit of that hamstring or the medial side of it, up to the tendon where it attaches onto that point as well. And you say you're actually running tomorrow.
In the
How's that feel through this part here?
feels a bit gristly, doesn't it?
Yeah, I can feel that. Yeah, it's moving pretty well. Yeah. Relax the head, breath out. Big breath out. Good. Other side for me. Perfect. How does that feel on the hamstring?
Yeah, it feels a little bit tight on my left side still,
left
but
side.
like that's just
More of a tightness, not a pain?
yeah, more of a tightness.
Fine. With your bridge, well, you're going to the gym on Friday, so if you're not training in the gym, we'll go for that bridge on the foam roller, but I want you to really make sure that your foot contact stays balanced. So that foot tripod that we spoke through, making sure that your big toe doesn't kind of lift up. If we can keep your foot nice and balanced on that, that's going to help target that medial hamstring a little bit better for you. So again, some isometric holds, loading that up. If you can,
I'll get that in.
single leg.
I can get that in tomorrow.
Yeah, get that in tomorrow, and if you can start working single leg towards that and progress that a little more, that will be good. But again, like I say, just sort of gauge how it feels, and then we'll progress it from there, okay?
Yeah, cool.
We'll leave that there for today. Alright.
Sweet. Easy. It's now Tuesday, and next Friday we get going. So next Thursday we're heading down to Land's End. So Friday just gone, I was 2 weeks out, and then I tried to do that big run on the weekend after doing my biggest kind of week and a bit, 2 weeks, and yeah, it obviously didn't go well, but my body's feeling pretty good now, so we just worked through some alignment and some stuff with the hamstring, a bit of testing, just some treatment stuff, and yeah, feeling good. So pretty much like take it easy now, to be honest. I'm still going to run a little bit. I'm going to run like 50k this week, and then probably like 1 or 2 little runs early next week before we go. Just keep everything moving. Got a lot of planning left to do. Done the route, which was fucking long, and like just going through the route was long, so imagine what running the route's going to be. I was literally like going down every road on Google Maps to make sure it's like runnable. I'm like, oh shit, I'm on fucking Bodmin Parkway, like A38 or whatever, come back off that. So yeah, that was pretty long, but that's all planned out now, which I needed to do, so that's a bit of a weight off my shoulders. Last couple bits with sponsors and brands that we've got to nail in this week, press. I'm really excited, got a great team. I'm in good hands with Taylor, Max, got Harry helping as well with content and photography stuff and some of the direction on the dock, and then we've got Rory coming on who's going to do mainly fueling, because he was working at Sterker before, so he understands that. He's done quite a bit of running himself, 100Ks and stuff like that, and he'll be a good person to have there, and he's quite organised and mature, which is what we want. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, no, it's going to be fun.
So just finished up one of the last runs of this training for the run across the UK. It's Tuesday, so only a couple days and we're heading down, and then we're getting going on Friday, so it's getting very real. I feel in a really good place this week, and like going into it, and I feel fresh. Everything feels like it's moving well, and that's not been the case for most of the time. And I'd be lying if I didn't say like there's been like self-doubt and things have got a bit tough, and even like just doing 20k every day. I got like 5 days into that, and I was thinking like the amount of pain I'm in now, imagine what it's going to be like in a few weeks time. But you go through these moments, and I think overcoming that self-doubt is the reason why we do this, is because you can doubt yourself in like all areas of life in different aspects, and when you like overcome stuff like this, like you learn so much, and then things don't become that out of reach anymore, right? So it's like when you climb to the top of one mountain, all of a sudden you get this new view and you can see other mountains in the distance, and now you're up at this high. The next one that's even bigger doesn't look too out of reach, do you know what I mean? And you couldn't even see it before. So yeah, that's why we do this, and that's what I want to show other people. Like, you can get out of a bad place, and you can get a different perspective on life by doing these things, and that's what it's all about, right?